I'd say this is going to be a fun year of volleyball. I'm Michella Chester with NCAA Digital. Week 1 is in the books. Feels as if we're starting from scratch, but I've got my Week 1 Power 10 rankings. Number 1 and 2 will stay the same for obvious reasons. Texas concluded the weekend with 2 dominant sweeps. Skylar Fields showed she is clearly going to have a dominant year. Logan Eggleston was serving up aces. Done. Wisconsin had an incredibly impressive outing over a top 10 team in Baylor. We thought it was going to be a competitive match, but Wisconsin made a huge statement in a 4-set win after absolutely dominating the first 2 sets. Dana Retke and Danielle Hart combined for 28 kills on 583 hitting with no errors. Sydney Hilly was amazing, and Julia Orgel made quite the debut for the Badgers. At 3, I gave Kentucky a boost here. The reigning champs lost key players, but I moved them up for playing really strong against 2 NCAA tournament teams from last season, Dayton and Cincinnati. They didn't even let a team put up 20 points against them, not even once. Florida and Nebraska come in at number 4 and 5. The Gators looked really good with 3 wins over the weekend. Not against super strong competition, but we will see that real soon. Nebraska sits below them only because they are still missing key players in Lauren Stivrins and Nicklin Hames as of now. But the balance they still displayed offensively was phenomenal. Maddie Kubik, Kayla Caffey, Lexi Sun, and another impressive freshman debut from the number 1 recruit, Lindsay Krause. Ohio State enters my Power 10 and all the way up at number 6 after taking down Washington in the opening weekend. It was an extremely competitive match, just what we love to see. Emily Londot led all hitters in the win with 19 kills, and Mia Brunzi, the senior, notched 18. The Buckeyes had 7 service aces as well in the win. Welcome to the top 10. Washington falls to 7 after the loss, but hey, they were right there the whole match. And tougher schedules this season is going to mean more losses for good teams. Ohio State is a great team, clearly up to 6 after the win. And Washington head coach Keegan Cook said that was exactly the experience the Huskies were looking for. Next, I've got Purdue and Pitt. Purdue notched 2 opening weekend wins over good competition and displayed an efficient Boilermaker offense. Pitt was pushed to 5 by Rice. But still, they've got 2 top 25 wins now over Rice and Washington State. Baylor remains in my top 10 at number 10 after a split weekend to kick off its extremely tough schedule. A big win over Minnesota, then a big loss to number 2 Wisconsin. Still a strong team though that will continue to develop. We already saw the adjustments they were able to make against Wisconsin and looking forward to seeing it in the rest of the season. Minnesota drops out of my Power 10, but just barely. It pained me to do it, but Ohio State deserved an entry point. That's it for this week. See you next Monday.